Going everybody, this is Souls44 and yeah, we are back with Craftoria, and today I'm going to take a look. I really love these things. They are so cool looking. We're going to take a look at how to access my terminal system, my applied energistic system remotely using Ars Nouveau. Um, so this isn't a tutorial. This is me discovering how to do it again. I've seen it done. Sproblin showed me how to do it once. He's the Ars Nouveau programmer, and that's literally what you do, right? You're just programming spells. I'm also going to take a look at how to inscribe a couple of items with Ars Nouveau. So yeah, I can use this as a reference to go back to later. Maybe it'll help you out too. I don't know. So Ars Nouveau, scrying items. We're going to be using the scribes table. Now, the scribes table, the reason why this one is right here is because behind this wall is a controller for the various um, chests and stuff. Like basically all of these sophisticated storage barrels and chests and stuff are all connected to that one deal. And so when you want to learn a spell, right? When you want to get a spell learned in this mage's spell book, which actually, can I get the next level? No, in order to get the next level, I need to go ahead and beat the wild entry. I might be able to do that by the end of the episode, maybe. I don't know. Because I don't have a Totem of Undying at the moment. But anyway, when you do a spell, you're going to have to right click on your scribe table, and it's going to give you a list of all your stuff. Now, here's the thing. Some of these spells cannot be learned because I don't have the tier to do it. Like, I can't use Retaliate, even though I've learned that spell. I can't use it because it's a tier 3 spell, and my spell book is only a tier 2 or 1. Yeah, I don't know. Some spells you can learn, some spells you can't. So what we're trying to do now, though, is we're trying to learn the spell Interact. Actually, we have the spell Interact. Never mind, that's right. The spell Interact, it says it interacts with entities as if it were a player, useful for reaching levers, chests, or animals sensitive to use your offhand. Sensitive will use your offhand item on the blocker entity. Amplify will use left click instead of right click on the blocks. I want to be able to right click my crafting grid, which is down here, right? I want to be able to right click this just like it was me, but I want to be able to do that anywhere. And as long as this area is chunk loaded, well, let's check and make sure it's definitely chunk loaded. Really? Every time I go to run this episode, it's been, oh crap, what did I just do? Yeah, hey, I've been re-rolling the stats on a lot of my stuff and trying to get enchantments going because I wanted to make this glass sword unbreakable. This is a festive glass sword of the ancient library, which just sounds all crazy. But if you look, it does 56.4 damage of attack, and it has a 6% chance of doing loot pinata, which I don't really care about that. But I really like the fact that it says enemies below 24% max health are instantly killed. So you've only got to do 75% of their life total. You're doing 56.4 damage, and I'm getting like, and that's without any gems or anything. I can add gems to that, but it's a glass sword. So from what I remember, the glass sword immediately breaks um, as soon as you use it. But I can't remember if that's the case or not, or if there's like a percentage chance. If it's the chance is like it has 2 durability and it breaks after 2 uses, or something to that effect. I'm thinking if I can enchant it high enough, we can actually possibly make it unbreakable. And I mean, unbreakable. In any case, let's get back to this. I want to be able to right click this thing using the interact spell. Okay, I don't know for sure how that would work. I think it's Ray interact. And I don't want to put any of this stuff on it. I just want it to right click the screen. Right? So I should be able to do that here. Excellent. So if I cast a spell from from a ray, as a ray, it'll interact with this. That's all I need to know. Now, I looked up the scrying crystal, and it says that the scrying crystal can be used to look through it as if you were standing there, so you could like look in places. I think that's kind of lame. I don't really need that, but I mean, I guess if you're trying to like set up a whole lot of spy cameras or something, or you want to go check on your stuff, you can walk over to it in your Oculus or whatever that is, and you can check it out. But this is what we're really going to get at, is the Enchanter's Eye. Now, this Enchanter's Eye can be inscribed, it says can be inscribed with a spell at the scribe's table, right? And then used on a scry crystal. Basically, I think it lets me use the spell as if I was standing there through the scry crystal. So my idea or my hope is that this is how this works. I think this is how this works. I'm not 100% sure. But we need to have something to sit it on. What's the pedestal, maybe? No, I don't want to do that. I want it to actually be sitting on something like it needs to face it, right? That's what I'm in my head. If I remember right, that's what you got to do. So, let's just use stone. We're gonna stop. All right, so there it's. I don't know if that's comfortable enough. Let's. Wow, I gotta really be careful with this bad boy now. All right, let's give it a little bit of space. I want to be able to use it, but I don't want it to be right up on it. I think even that might be too close. Let's go here. Wow, that is super fast. All right. So I would take the scry crystal and I would place it here. Oh, that is trippy. Oh, that is so neat. I'm looking at myself. Hey, hey, how are you? Look at me. That is kind of cool. Okay, cool. So it's like, yeah. All right, but can it cast a spell remotely? I think so. I think it can. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But I got to remember how to do it. And I'm gonna need another. I need this the Enchanter's whatever it is. What is it called? Enchanter's Eye, which means I need to have another scry crystal. Okay, that's fine. And then it needs to be inscribed. Oh, well, I need to be able to make it first. Let's go ahead and make the. I want to be able to use my doggone this thing right here from here. That's what I want. That's my goal. Just in case you guys are questioning what I'm thinking here. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the stuff I need. I need 4 of these, right? And then 4 of these. 4 blaze, 4 ender pearls. Cool. No teleport, please. And success. All right. Now. Oh, I finished putting together a couple, or at least one more of the. Look, I went and captured one of those skeleton guys. They're from Irons. That this whatever they got. They have the flamberge. Oh, it's working. Okay, cool. I put them inside my Drigme farm, and it's only producing Cinder Essence so far. If it doesn't produce a Netherite, then I'm going to have to figure out a different way. All right, let's take a look here. Use the eye on a scry crystal to bind a location. Yeah, see, a caster's tool can cast inscribe spells remotely through a scry crystal. Use the eye on a scry crystal to bind the location. I just need it to be enchanted now with Interact and Ray. And this is going to help me figure out how to use this thing too. Because that one and this one also need to be inscribed with a spell. Maybe this one as well. Now this one just gives me the arrows. These bows right here. I also created my dispel spell, the dispel spell, so that way I could empty one of my containment jars. Okay, so the Ancient Knight does not give you. This is I emptied it out. It does give you netherite scrap because I emptied this whole drawer completely empty, and I'm getting some weirder stuff too. I'm thinking that these are from the souls flying around. I don't know. All right, let's take a look here. We want. How do I do this? Do I just have it set? Like do this, and then it says set spell. Oh yeah, there it is. Projectile interact. So you just shift right click it onto the thing. Okay, so then these two emblems of whatever, this one emblem of defense makes the little um basically if an enemy attacks me, it does stuff back to them. I'm thinking paralysis or something to slow them down maybe would be good. This one right here, it creates the little orbs that spin around, and it's got 4 of them, and each one of them does a touch damage thing or a touch spell. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we'll work on that in a second. Let's take a look here. We need to go back. Wow, that was really weird. All right, so now what I just yes, yes. Good old wireless terminal isn't even necessary with this thing now. So I can just access this whole thing wirelessly. Now, here's the question. How far does it work far away? Okay, let's find out if it works. It's going to have a weird delay, I think, but let's see if it works while I'm far away. Please work. I need phantoms to come so I can finish my data model of them too. Here we go. I'll be right back, guys. That should not have happened. Um, yeah, just give me a second. Well, hello, welcome back. Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like long for you, but it's been a little while for me. I know I'm resuming the video here, but if you look at the day count on there, it's changed a little bit, maybe. Um, I uh, I don't know how to fix the issue. I went to the GitHub to check it out, and it turns out they're not working on fixing this issue. The people that are in charge of the Ars Nouveau project, I guess they just don't give a crap about the issue with the Enchanter's Eye. And so originally the issue with the Enchanter's Eye was just that it didn't work long range. And even though there would be things that are chunk loaded at a distance, and they are definitely chunk loaded, it doesn't want to work. And I mean, like, it literally just as if the item that it's scrying towards isn't there. And so when you launch the spell, it shoots the little spell at the screen. The screen is actually just not there. So what we're going to do for a second is we're going to test the range. Yeah. Because here's the thing. I'm not happy with this at all. I'm actually really upset that it does this. You guys have no idea. I joined the AOE's Discord. I checked a few other Discords, and today, after I get done doing this video, I'm going to join the Ars Nouveau. If they've got a Discord, I'm going to join their Discord, and I'm going to hash this out with them as much as I can. It's not like I'm going to be able to figure out the code that's causing the problem because This has been a problem for now over a full entire year, and they have not assigned anybody to the GitHub to correct the error. Okay. At all. Like they're not even trying. They're just making more content instead of fixing the stuff that they already have. So I guess to them, this isn't really an issue. Obviously, it will work here, right? I'm in the chunk that it's located. Now, chunks are not just horizontal and out, right? They're also up and down. And so it is also possible that because it is down so low, that it could be into a different chunk in that manner as well. I don't understand all that, right? Like there's a coding thing when it comes to layers on Minecraft. I'm not that guy. I guess I could have to look it up. I'd have to learn to do that. I'm not that person. I don't have that kind of patience. Holy smoke. I've been doing this for a little bit now. It's been a while. I actually went ahead and started thawing some food out to me to eat. It's been that long. So this little guy right here, it is a distance away. I was hoping that it would, because of the delay, it would be long enough. Because there's a delay to that, right? Like that it's not instant. I've also tried it at a closer range. It didn't work. So it's just, yeah. So bear with me. Okay. I know. Bear with me. I'm going to go and I'm going to crash the game again. Okay. I'm going to crash it again. I'm sorry. I want to see if I can at least use it. Maybe at my maybe at least with my mob farm. I also fed the turtles some seaweed to see if I could get them to give me an egg, because I think that's one of the quests I got to do. Oh, crap. That was all me. Where's my... Yeah. I mean, I got the wand for a reason, right? All right. I turned this on for a little while and gained some levels too, just because I figured, well, why I'm sitting over at the Discords reading a whole bunch of material that I really didn't want to read. All right, well, let's test this out. Here we go. Okay, it works here. How many chunks away am I? Like that's, let's see. Right there's the chunk. Maybe it's because it's crossing a chunk boundary. Okay, that's interesting. Hold on. This is how I troubleshoot some stuff, and it may help. All right, this might be the why. This might be in a chunk, and this might be a chunk, and it shoots this little spell across here, and that might be the issue. So let's take a look here. Hold on. Now I also reloaded the chunks too. I want to zoom in a little. Can I not? Oh, I can't zoom in. All right, that's the part I don't like that. I wish I could zoom in a little so that I could see. All right, it looks like I'm in this one chunk, but it's right on the edge, right? So let's say I'm standing right here. And yeah, well, no, I'm definitely inside of one chunk here. Maybe let's move it a little, one more closer. Right? Let's move it a little closer. Where did it go? Please tell me it didn't just, okay. Let's move it a little closer. Let's put it, I hate that I have to do that. But I want it to be in the same chunk. I could have it hit it from the backside here, but yeah, I don't want to go in that joke. That was a joke starting. I felt it. It also there was suggestions about putting in delays, etc. Oh, now it's a new location. All right, now let's take a look. It should all be within the same chunk. Man, I really get frustrated. Oh crap! It's frustrating as hell. Did I build this in on a point in the middle of a chunk like a doofus? Maybe, maybe, maybe I did. So it's almost instant though. All right, I already know what's going to happen. It's still going to break. I just have a feeling it's already going to. So let's just find out how far we can go before it does, and then we'll just say, hey, this is safe to use at that certain range. All right, it's no longer visible on the map. That's, I think, what's going to be the thing. All right, so like, let's say right now it's still visible. Okay. Still visible. From here, now this is good. Now this doesn't cause me just to okay, now it's not visible, but here's the thing, it doesn't cause me just to uh go crash to the main menu. It crashes when I load back in again, and I have to load it in again a second time. Like I have to close the game and reload the whole thing when this happens. So fingers crossed. Yep, there it goes. All right, so hold on one sec, I'll be right back. Okay, am I back? Am I back again? Am I running? Holy smoke. All right, yes, we're good again. Okay. Okay, so I have solutions in my head on how to fix this, but absolutely every one of them is no one's gonna like it. Like all the different solutions that I came up with in my head just to fix this, like it'll work right here. So it really isn't a problem of technically of chunk loading. And it is a chunk loading issue in a way. What does that do? Now, I don't have any issues now because the skeletons, they don't actually view me as bad, and that includes these undead knights, and that's because I have this crown. Now, their gems are located in the Twilight Forest. Oh, wow. How come I'm getting so many of these guys? He's wearing some cool looking stuff. So can I just kill him? Oh, nothing cool? Oh, yeah, it gave me this really neat looking bow. Now, this bow right here has looting, third, fourth, I don't know what the heck it is. That's going to be, what, 13? I don't know, it's really high. I get him? Ugh, it gave me frozen. I can't see. Okay, stop with the frozen thing. Protection 9? Is that what that is? For boots? That's gnarly. So I need to, once I get established completely with in a industrial foregoing, I really want to strip a bunch of enchantments off of stuff, and I'll deal with that. So look, my solutions are simple. Like there's a way of doing this that's going to be illegal in Minecraft. It's not really illegal. It's a chunk loader that you do with with a simple minecart. You can take a minecart and another portal, and you basically have the minecart going through the nether portal and back again on a repeat cycle, and that chunk loads. I'm assuming that's going to still work, but I don't know for sure if they've taken care of that issue or they fixed that as a thing. I just don't want to do that and cause an issue where I have a tick issue. I'm already having tick issues enough as it is with the integrated dynamics. So let's just go ahead and throw this down. So I can't really fix anything to do with this Enchanter's Eye. Oh, nice. Some more netherite. But I feel like it's a little unfair, and I'm really tempted at this point to go ahead, and since I came up with this project, like it does work, I just feel like integrated dynamics isn't enough, and I almost want to go ahead and say, all right, I want to have an infinite range capability, and I can edit the configs on the wireless crafting terminal, and let's say I make a certain number of them, it becomes interdimensional. But I don't want to do that. Like, that's cheating. It is cheating. That's straight cheating. But at the same time, I'm kind of getting cheated because this Enchanter's Eye is supposed to work interdimensional. Like, it's designed for that. It's just they haven't fixed it, or they don't have anyone working on fixing it. And it bums me out severely. All right, no, I don't want to lose it. At least it's useful at a longer range than the crafting terminal. So I can't put the crafting terminal away, but I can at least, you know, look at that. Now I'm 6 levels away from being able to do level 80. And boy, that unbreaking is the thing I really want to get, because I want to see if I can get this glass, this thing into like unbreakable range. I don't know if that's even possible. There isn't a specific not to be named mod in here, so I can't use that. So I'm gonna have to look up and see how to make. Is that maxed out? My Arcana's 40. I can make it higher. So for the meantime, I'll be using integrated dynamics for a little while. I went ahead and I sorted out a lot of the items from my armory to get that down. I don't know. It works. It works. I don't know. Let's put a spell on these and see if we can salvage this video for one. Whoa. And I really don't really care for the looks of these, but what if I do this? There. Did that go down? It is. It's at 49 and then jumps to 80, but it stays pretty much the same. Yeah. Can these get enchanted? Oh. What about this? No. That's it? No? Nothing? Okay. Well, poo. It's just this only does 25 damage at the most. Like, I mean, it does more than that, actually. If you look down at the bottom, you can't see it, but it adds more. There's more attack damage to it. And it's pretty fast. But this thing right here, beefy. All right. Let's go ahead and let's go to the enchantment area. The Ars Nouveau area. I'm gonna make this tree look a little better. Right now it's kind of shady. It's iffy. I want to put different colored leaves in it and make it a little bit better. Let's check and look at this and see how this is flowing. Now I have 2 different Endermen. That's one Enderman from Warp Forest and one Enderman from the regular Enderman. And what I mean by that is this one's going to give me regular Ender Pearls, and that's going to be Warp Pearls. So at least I hope that's the case. Yes, this is the case. Now the scrap is not enough. And so, ooh, this is what I was looking for. What I want to do, I think, is going to be to capture more of these ancient knights and like quadruple them up. And ghasts don't produce just ghast tears; they also produce gunpowder. So there's that. I got plenty of pearls now. I'm gonna end up with way too much of this essence. What is it good for? Okay. Oh wow, that gives you fire immunity. All right, that's cool. I made a few of those already. Oh, to the Citadel? Yeah, I'm not ready to fight that guy until I'm really ready to go. Like, I need to have a little bit more netherite. I think I already put the netherite onto the Dyer's goo. See, that only got me to level 75. Maybe I should have like 5 or 6 drinking. All right, you guys. Wow, they just walk way out. I didn't know that. Get back in there. They're getting those shields. These things I think they're getting from these guys. I don't know. Super weird. All right, let's see here. Okay. We want to get a spell that is strong, and it is, what did it say? This one is touch, right? It has no more than 5 components and must be touch. So let's see what we've got available that's touch. Oh, oops, let's do this. Hit the C, and we're gonna hit touch. Oh, we need a new spell. This one is breaking. We can just do it here, because I don't need that spell. All right, touch. That gives me nothing. I think you can augment it later. So let's go. It says no more than 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So only to the middle. I don't have a whole lot, but it'd be really funny if it rotated them. And some of this stuff is confusing. I don't understand all this stuff. Let's go ahead and we could put them in a bubble. That's funny. I could start them on fire, but a lot of creatures that I want to fight are going to be fireproof. Windburst. That'd be actually interesting. So I could just like do harm and windburst, maybe. I can't say that's going to be that great. What if it's just 5 harm and then call it harm, and then we'll just use that as an experiment. Or oh, okay, here amplify. Oh, I can only do it twice. So what if I do bubble, then amplify? Or wait, and then harm. Where is it? Harm. So I'll bubble them, harm them, and it increases the level of bubble and harm. Is that going to work? Call it Bubba. And then we'll put this charm here. And then there. Now this thing has Bubba on it. Yeah, it even shows the spell. That's cool. All right. And so now, but does that do every creature it hits or just enemies? That's my worry. Like, I don't know. I hope not. I hope it doesn't hit everything. Now, was that activated yet? Does it take time? Oh, there they are. No, that's him. Oh, yeah, he's looking at my arrows. That's because they're entities, and the Drigme try to use my bows as actual creatures because they've been getting caught inside the mob capturing area. Also, like if I go over to the containment area and I have my arrows out, those bows will actually get caught inside of one of the jars, and that's frustrating as hell. So there's one of my orbs. There's 2 of them. I know this is weird, but I need to know if it hits. Does it hit these? Ah! What the? Hey, oh. Hey, man. That was cool. I didn't know it did that. Come on. Oh, I can't jump that high. Did it bubble me into him? What was that? What was that all about? Anybody know? I've never done that before. All right, that sounds cool. All right, let's just say that it works. What about this one? This one casts a spell. It says no more than 3 components, and starting with touch. This one, though, this one right here is the really good one because this one says to an enemy attacking the player. So let's see what spell we can put on that one. Let's see. I don't want to put the same one. I want to put something different. So we'll just clear this. And it needs to be touch. And we can just do, I wish I had something like blindness or something like that. I don't have any other spells at the moment. Let's say it causes them to, where's that wind burst at? That was a good one. Oh, here it is. No? Rotate's funny because it kind of would be a way of getting them to the night. There it is. So Windburst, and then can I AoE Windburst and have it kind of foof the whole group? Okay, that tells me it increases the knockback strength. I don't really want to do that. I want it to kind of, no. How about knockback and harm? Uh-oh. Yeah, I just saw it hit. That's not good. So that means this thing might actually kind of suck. I'm leveling up my stuff, though. That's pretty good. Oh, this is terrible. I want to get to level 80, and if I use my experience on these things, I won't have much. Mana ring, that's important. I did max out the crown. Check this out. Bam. That gives you access to 3 gems. So I guess after this, we're going to go to Twilight Forest and have fun there. But it actually hit my Drigme. So these little swirly things are not passive protected. Like, they're not going to... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Doggone it. Well, at least I know they work, right? Like, I don't know if that's going to kill them. But that kind of really sucks because that means I can't go over there. And if I get close to them, they'll get hurt. So bear that in mind. What about a pet? That's going to be damaging to them too. Work on it. I'll tell you what. We failed at doing interdimensional. At least, hold on. Let's go to Twilight Forest. We're gonna go to Twilight Forest. I want to find out if. Oh yeah, never mind. Let's not go to Twilight Forest. Let's go ahead and complete my armor. I think this should be enough to complete the armor. Where's my fortune? Yep. There it is. But this is it, right? It's ready to go. Yeah. And then next episode, I think I'm gonna set up the processing system so I can start processing ores, and at least I want to move away from having to use this furnace. It's nice and all, but it's not the best. All right, we need to upgrade these two. There we go. We have 2 templates. All right. See, the armor rating on this helmet, its toughness went up, right? But that's about it. That's about it. That's all it did. It didn't really do much. That's okay. Quest complete. Give me something good, please. Your chances of getting something pretty good are not terrible. They have it set up to where it's in this group here. I can put on the mental obliteration. Hey, that's actually okay. I am 100%. Yes, I am. I will process that right now. Wait, let's. Oh, yeah. And I didn't silk touch it, but it's been silk touched in a way. This guarantees I get 4. That's all the reason why I do it. Yeah, I need to get the mechanism system running. That way I can make steel on demand, and then I can start making like a whole wall of nothing but mechanism stuff. And then I'll break over to another area. I still need to make my bridge. But I want to do something special. I want the bridge to, well, I want to be able to pull a lever. Oh, crap. Hey, it bubbled my own bow. Oh, man. So some of these spells mix poorly. That was funny, though. I mean, it was funny. But, yeah, so my idea is that I want the bow to, don't get near me. I'm dangerous now. Kind of sucks out. What if I just change the spells to something that's less damaging? I mean, it kind of needs to be damaging, but what if I just make it so that it turns them around, or it slows them down or something? Yeah, that would be better. So here's my idea. I don't know how many routers it'll take, but I'm thinking about using routers. I stick them in the ground, like 2 down, have them pop up 1, and then shoot across all the way over to the other side on demand. Or at least to the middle. Yeah, to about the middle, and then I have a little floating platform in the middle. That would be kind of cool. That's actually that's a really good idea. I'm glad I thought of it just now. All right, so now I can make more. Oh, I used my templates up, didn't I? Shoot. I just realized I made my template. Oh, what do you mean I don't have any more? I have those templates. I know I have. There I go. Yeah, see, there we go again with the not being able to access both kind of restricts it. So I can make one more item into it until I get more netherite set up. What do I want to do? Do I want the bow? Because the bow is pretty good. I can make one of the pickaxes, but I don't see a point in making the pickaxe into what would I should do, I wonder. Tell you what I really should do is make an elevator and go up to the top here. So let's do that. Just make another brown elevator. Oh man, I'm out of brown wool. And I know I got some. There we go. Giving me a hard time. Come on now. I should use a brick right there. Will this look right? Oh, it's not going to look right. I'll have to use this. Haha, it shrank it down. Oh. Yeah, it does that. That's a thing. That's funny. That tells me that there's a way of making a trap. There we go. It doesn't really matter what color the elevator was now, does it? I just did that. I don't know why I just realized that. I guess it's because I just spent so long reading a whole bunch of stuff, and I mean honestly, my eyeballs are hurting. Let's see. Hmm. What about the elytra? Oh, I know what I need to do. Let's get. Do I have enough experience yet to get to level 80? Not quite. I bet if I got enough Drigme going, I could get there really quick. But I have my mob farm off, and I need to turn that on. I had the windows closed. I know I made a structure with this elevator and all this stuff, and I don't even go into it. I just fly. That's nothing. All right, let's turn this thing on. Well, look at all these ender pearls. I can start doing some really crazy stuff with that many ender pearls. I didn't realize it was that much. Oh, real quick, you guys don't know this. If you don't know, um, cursed earth. Cursed earth. To make cursed earth, all you have to do is right-click the ground that's dirt with a wither rose. And now, if you don't know how to get a wither rose, you have to summon a wither and then have it kill a passive mob or another mob of some kind, and it will generate a wither rose sometimes. So you can have that process set up. Once you get one wither rose, you can pretty much get more. Oh, I turned all my wood farm and all that stuff off. There's my purple bed. I was wondering where that went. There's some netherite. Maybe I got enough netherite to. I don't want to do. I don't want to make the mistake where I don't have another one of these templates. So as long as I got enough to make another template, I'll do that. And then I'll go start making some more spells and getting some more spells done with ours. Nouveau. All right, yeah, it's good for 3 more. And these Godforged pearls are. Oh, even another one. Forgot about you. Hell yeah. The amount you get back, I don't know if it's just random or not, but seems like it. So netherite. 6. Pretty close. 7. It's like as I speak, it's making more, but it's not going to be enough. Hmm. I wonder what the trick is. Anybody tell me what their trick is for netherite? I mean, other than using an immersed industrial foregoing, which is probably the easiest way to go. I've just done that a lot. I've done a lot of that one particular mod over and over, and it kind of gets to where you're like, I just worn down by it and sick of doing it over and over again. It's just like actually additions would be really fun. I mean, there's a digital miner, but the digital miner finds actual ancient debris. Actually, I have some ancient debris. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to make some. Let's do that next episode, guys. I'm going to set up some Thurgy I'm gonna have to set up a 3G spot. And one not too far away so I can use my machines and stuff. Talk about hidden. Wait, oops. I'm gonna use the crusher. Need at least one? Yeah, I'll need at least one ancient debris, I think that's what it is. And then I can use 3G. Maybe not. Maybe it's on scrap. I want to use the divination rod. Yeah, 3G. There we go. Yeah. Let's use 3G and see if I can make more. I don't know if that's the thing. Maybe it's that replicator thing. That would be cool, but that's like farther on. This is just enough right now that should get me at least enough to make. Hurry up. It's got plenty of power because of this. I want to use 3G anyway because I need to make a copy of my Elytra, and I think that's the only way of doing it, and I've never done it before. But I don't know if it's going to be any fun for anybody to watch me struggle with learning how to do a mod I've never gone that far on. Because I honestly have no idea how that process works. Come on. Let's go. One more. All right. Thank you. All right. We'll put that away for now. Let's go ahead and convert this. Oh, excellent. And I'll just take the experience from the mob farm, and I'm going to get to level 80, and then I'll go from there, because I got to go back to the end and get at least one dragon head. And then what's after that for Apotheosis is Enchanter at Apoth. And there they are. End shelves. End shelves or what? Oh, Infused Dragon's Breath. Oh, that's level 80. Yeah. So that is what I need to do. Uh-oh, I just screwed up, didn't I? Oh, no, it gave me 4. Yeah, we definitely need to move. We need to move away from this furnace and move into the fully processing ores. If nothing else, I'll put them in a chest and have them work through the process, you know? All right. That gives me 2 of these. And at least one of them can be used, and it leaves me with an extra one. And then leaves me with 1 Eclipse alloy also. I guess I could do 2 items. Let's see. What do we want to make upgraded? Let's go with the bow. Yeah, let's go with the bow. Yeah. Does it do anything extra? That's the question. Plus 8 levels of looting. Holy crap. So that's 8. So looting 8. Task completed. Man, I really want to be able to make something else. Like a Paxel would be really good, but I've already got a good deal going on. This one right here actually has an empty socket. Once you once you upgrade your stuff, like this only has room for 2 because it had when it was Celestigem, that was the maximum it would let it go. I think it can upgrade to higher now. I don't know. I have a sigil. Like I think it can go higher. Let's see if this will. Oh yeah, if you guys want, these are pearls, the Godford pearls that I get from that mob farm and from recycling all these items. Look at the level it needs. This is level 50 requirement. This is level 100 requirement. This is level 150. So if you want to get like the incredibly super high powered stuff, you have to have level 150. Yeah, so that's, that's the thing. And I don't want this one because this reroll was terrible. This right here is just beautiful. Let's see, what would this roll be? Yeah, see, look, it brings my attack way, way down. I don't want that. I want my original attack. So, what about this one? Yeah, see, this is original attack is down to 40 also. If it said it made it unbreakable, that would be incredible. But you can get Elytra Flight from this also. So that's a possibility. I have seen that roll. There it is. Matter of fact, right there, while I'm speaking, enables Elytra Flight. The problem is it also drops my armor down from 14.5 plus the 32% armor plus the, you know what I mean? And it already has Elytra Flight. Yeah. So like the Flamingo, let's say I take it off. It doesn't work. See, I don't understand like what that's all about, but apparently it says one thing, but it actually only has the ability to do another because it doesn't. It's not active. I have a feeling it has something to do with the type of armor. Like I can't do an Elytra Flight right now. Like no. Bummer, right? I do jump really far, and I don't take fall damage, but yeah. So I'm just gonna leave the Flamingo on. This poor guy right here. I'm gonna leave you guys this episode of me just going over to the Twilight Forest because I'm gonna go there anyway. Um, and I'm gonna kill the bosses there, and maybe they'll drop some really wicked loot, and then maybe I can get to level 80. Those are the two things I really want to go do anyway, so I can get my Enchanter maxed out. That's a breeze. Oh crap! Yeah, it's a god tier breeze. Those things are brutal. See, I was just up in here for a minute. You can just sit here, and I can just sit here and AFK and level up to whatever level I need. And that, I've seen that there's a server. There's an actual server for this mod pack. Yeah, I don't know. It's open to join as long as you get whitelisted. I'll be damned. I just did a level 80. Just enough. The only problem is now I've got a full... Yeah, just like I thought. These things are great, but they like to not... They still don't sort properly. Even if you lock them, they don't sort. My orbs are killing the bad guys on the other side, the mobs on the other side. At least I can access my grid this way. Well, why are you in there? Oh, and I can kill the warden now with absolutely no problems whatsoever. And now it's probably even easier now that I've upgraded these two and have the full set of armor. Let's go ahead and do the Twilight Forest thing. Here, Clemmer. Get poppies. We happen to have 8 poppies. And I got a diamond. I'm making another portal to Twilight Forest just because I don't feel like dealing with flying around forever. I don't know why I'm down here doing this, knowing darn well I can access it remotely. Where do we want to put the portal? How about I put the portal right here? That way I don't have to dig around and do anything crazy. Oh, yeah. Before I go also, check this out. I can right click. That's one of the roles that I got from that. It says this tool can place torches at 5 durability. Dude, durability is nothing but energy for this. So torches, how about whenever I want, however I want, no matter what, I can light anything up. I think that's pretty doggone nasty sweet. Like, that's awesome. Oh yeah, it's not light enough over here? It is now. What am I seeing here? A honeyed archer. Oh, he's reflectively hitting me with ice. I guess that makes the bee upset at me. I don't care. Ha. Oh, look at all that stuff it gives you, though. Weird. All right. I saw this was shrank down, so maybe I can still use it like that in this pack. It used to be a 3x3 only, but I mean, if this is gonna work, I'll be darned. Tiny little portal. I head over to the Twilight Forest and we'll enchant this bad boy. Don't worry. I'm just not taking it off. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Yeah. All right, so my first guess is that you can get these gems from the liches themselves. I'm guessing that's the case because you can get different scepters from these guys. I can't believe they actually went to the extent of making a mod that adds like artifacts and stuff to this. Oh. What the heck hit me? Oh. Come on. Shoot. Oh, he can't see me. It'd be really cool if this didn't trigger. Yeah, I got you. Oop. Come on now. Fight fire. With fire, let's go. I think this thing has gotten an overhaul. It looks great. It looks really good. Got you. The range on this is farther than I forgot. I didn't get the second one. It shot him up in the air. Did I get him? I didn't get him. Okay, maybe I'll get him in this one. Yeah, hit him. Well, he needs to know the charm works. One more. All right, let's put some stuff away. Oh, that's garbage. Yeah, there it is. There's a gem. Examinate essence? Yeah, I don't really care about any of that, but what is this? Some mutant looking stuff, man. I need to reload or take off some of this stuff here. What does it do? Whoa, cool. It changes the creatures, the mobs into another, like the zombie version. Basically, it zombifies a villager or a piglin. Yeah, that's it. Is there a use? Is there a real use for that? I don't know. That is super cool. Hey, guy. All right, let's put this in a crown. Okay, cool. Now I've got it in the crown. I'm assuming it'll tell me what to do, I guess. I don't know. Let's get out of here. So I guess I need to find some more of these structures that have the lich in them. That is super cool. Let's see what does it do? Let's see what it does. Aha! It tells you. Twilight Touch. When looking at a target and pressing the left mouse button, launches a twilight projectile at approximately 1.1 per second, dealing 4 damage. Cool. Let's re-roll that. Yeah, we'll take that. That's almost a good. That's really good. That's pretty cool. I've never done that before. That's a nice add-on. And that makes it worth it because there's a lot of stuff in here. Once you beat it, it's over. So that means every time I find a lich tower, I'll actually have some reason for me to go in there and actually do something about it. And I mean, I can kill the Hydra a million times, but there's no real point, right? But unless you want scale armor. That's my original portal location. Are we out of time? I think I'm out of time. Yeah, we're out of time. Hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it. If you watched all the way through the video, thanks again. And it was fun playing around. Sorry about the crashes. I'm gonna do what I can to make it work. Like I said, I don't want to cheat. I kind of want to cheat. Okay, I want to cheat. I really want to, and I think at this point it's one of those things where technically I could and it would be fair. Uh, but if the mod is broke and there's nothing I can do about it, then there's nothing I can do about it. So, till next episode, bye bye.